Hello, friends. During the pandemic, I had the opportunity to make a new friend. Reverend Jeffrey Harris, author of the book Called, Claimed, and Commissioned, shared lessons in accepting and respecting the spiritual calling. Pastor Harris shared with me during an interview what it means to him to be the leader of an inclusive church as opposed to a gay church. I really appreciated his perspective, and I think you will too. What's your take on that idea of you're not a gay church?
John 3:16 says that for God so loved the world is not the cosmos, it is humanity. That is gay, straight, blacks, whites, bis, tris, whatever inroads have brought you to the cross, there is a chair at this table that is for you. I did a study a couple of years ago about the Methodist Church. Most churches in the era of slavery were predominantly white males, white families, that whole white supremacy piece, and blacks were not allowed to come into the church. And as you read further, you find that at some point, the church, they were allowed to sit outside of the church, and they would open the doors. And then they would let them in the church, but you had to sit up on the balcony, right? Well, in between that era of time, there was the leader or the founder of the Methodist Church had a slave that he allowed to, I guess, kind of like be a pastor, be in leadership. And so he allowed him to come, and that opened up a door for other blacks to come into the church and be kind of sort of active, but not really active. You know how they do with gay people. You can come to the church, but you can be on the choir, you can be on the usher board, you can direct my choir, because y'all can really sing and y'all can really direct, right? You can make my church sound good, but you can't be in ministry. You can't be up on the pulpit. And so the outside of, once he, I guess, gathered enough people to break away from the Methodist Church, that's how we got the African Methodist Church, which became a fully affirming, fully embracing body of Christianity or method for Methodists and African Americans, where they could all come, and it was a safe space. My blackness, my Afrocentricness could be on full display in this house, at this church. And so outside of that, in comparison to that, that is how I believe we got the gay church, because it was a safe space for me to have all my queerness and my lesbianism on display, and my trans journey could all be on display and be fully welcome and embraced in this place, right? So I have no issues with the gay church. However, my ministry is not the gay church. It is the church. The church the thing that is paramount as a man of God that is liberated in my faith. I'm fully liberated to be who I am in any religious space. It becomes my church is the building, and the people are not gay. I'm the leader. I am. And I have some people that are, but also have heterosexual people in my church as well. So the church can't be gay because I got heterosexuals in the church. I literally have a young lady who's in my ministry. She lives in Arizona. She is a white female with a whole boyfriend. And she said to me when she joined the church, she said, I only was looking for a church that was fully affirming and fully embracing of LGBT people.
Wow.
And so, yes, I believe that the African Methodist Church has a space. The gay church has a space. The predominantly European church has a space, and my church has a space. My church is it is already multicultural, multi-ethnic already. And that's why I say it is not a gay church, because I have people that are heterosexual in my church. And I don't ever want them to feel like, oh, I can't be a part of this church because it's a gay church.